Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.
This is Mahalia Cohen. The Open Gates show is very educational, very informative. It gives you pure insights from trusted sources. I introduce to you a trusted source of water, pure water, tasty, well purified. Drink pure water to keep your body healthy and strong. So freshen up today with a brisk, cool bottle of pure water.
Hello, racing fan. This is Emilio Bimbo Rodriguez. Listen to the Open Gate Show with Colin Blair, giving you the latest tips and reviews on the horses. Big up the number one show.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show Facebook group and YouTube show for Sunday, December 13th, 2020. Before I get to the meat of the matter, the Open Gate Show wishes all horsemen all the best of luck. And for those who are sidelined with injuries, we pray that they will recover. In Jamaica, currently, we need more jockeys, more professionalism in the jockey colony. We have Dane Nelson, Anthony Thomas, Omar Walker, Robert Halladine, apprentices, O'Shane Nugent, Ryan Lewis, Chris Dean, Radish Roman, and maybe I forget a few. But to jockey, the jockey colony, I think somehow the promoting company should go to Panama and get Jamaica 3 apprentices or 3 jockeys from there, if it's even for 6 months. Apprentice Stephen Foster is recovering. So too, jockey Shane Ellis. And he's asking for us to wish him all the best in his recovery.
To all my racing fans out there, I want you to continue to pray for me. I'm healing pretty good right now. So by the end of December, I'll be back riding. I just want to thank the Open Gate Show for keeping in touch with me all along throughout my injury. And my fans, I'll be when I'll be back, I'll be back with a bang. So continue to pray for me and thank you all.
Today and tomorrow's show for Sunday race meet. Well, actually, the race meet today is almost 3/4 way, and the jockeys championship hasn't changed much. And maybe Dane Nelson will win 2 more races by the end of the day and make it more interesting for tomorrow. Remember, the recap for today and tomorrow will be heard on the Monday recap show. So please be reminded, although you can listen to the replay. We have, during the week, some other interviews as well as information, and surely some other aspects of local horse racing which fans out there would like to know. So tell one and all to join the Open Gate Show on Facebook as well as YouTube. A special welcome to our new members across the globe. A special welcome to the ladies, surely, who are growing in numbers, being fans of the Open Gate Show. We all are in this thing together. We must work this out. Black, white, yellow, or brown. Wear a mask. Practice social distancing. Sanitize your hands. Racing fans, let's save our horse racing by adhering to the health protocols. Incidentally, we again have a race book restructured as such to make it difficult to read. But it's the only race book, and you just have to eat what you get. So sad. 9 races on tomorrow. 101 horses entered to race. All sprint races. Let's get started with race 1. Post time will be 12 noon. 10 starters. It's for 4s and up who have never won 2 races in their lifetime. They go 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. Number 1, Nuclear Emma, broke her maiden at this distance last season, December 28, with the tongue tie on. That equipment will be on tomorrow, as well as Paul Francis, who has been retained in all this fillies 8 career start. Well, tomorrow will be the 8th. Well, Nuclear Emma will like how this race will set up, but so will 1 or 2 more here. Number 2, Money Marshall, one of 2 here for trainer Patrick Lynch. The leading rider again takes the ride. That's Anthony Thomas. Money Marshall should be fitter and is another who broke his maiden at the 6 furlongs distance. Number 3, Gimme Palinka, the other Patrick Lynch trainee. This one again meets nemesis. Number 9, Celebration, whom she is yet to run in front of. Of note, this filly seldom ventures beyond 5.5 furlongs in 19 career starts. Number 4, Super Emir, racing a plenty, running her out 4 times in 8 days, less 2 months. Twice against number 9, Celebration, having that one behind her. The handicap is against Super Emir this time. Number 5, Sea Cruise, first run for a new owner, Busy Racing Stable, last Saturday, going 2 turns for the first time and setting the pace. Wheeling back within 7 days to go 6 furlongs and Dane Nelson, but with 57 kilos, was never much of a standout in all 18 career starts. A change of stable, groom, or stall can do wonders. Let's see if this works out that way. Number 6, Sweet Surprise, gets first-time blinkers. Number 7, Then Be Life. Youthful filly who has been losing valuable ground, breaking slowly out the gates most of the time. Then Be Life, if she breaks better, could be a factor in the top 4. Number 8, Dream of Mine, one breaking her maiden like a 3 to 5 favorite should, with first-time tongue tie last week over this journey, can do well again. Number 9, Celebration, can't complain this time on all areas, especially running the fastest 6 furlongs than all who ventured at this journey in this race. Number 10, Bold Smile, has been unusually very busy on the exercise track and looking okay. This US importee has looked a bit better, and but it's up against some very fit ones here. Nicely handicapped. Number 9, Celebration. If she loses, any of these can win. Number 8, Dream of Mine. Number 3, Gimme Palinka. Number 4, Super Emir. Number 7, Then Be Life. Number 2, that's Money Marshall. Second race, 6 furlongs again, or 1,200 meters. 10 starters also, for neighborhood 5s and up, who've never won 4 races. Number 1, Doom to Patrol, again showing 57 kilos, but has good consistent form and is the one to beat. Number 2, Laser Light, back with Dane Nelson, is fit and has Doom Patrol to worry about, now sitting level with that one. Number 3, Mother Nature, very light and could earn a minor share for the informed stables of Alfred Brown. Number 5, Quantum Dancer, good win 4 weeks ago, but up in class against a few tougher. Could close for a top 3 spot. Number 6, Friend and Neighbor, looking good at exercise, but is inconsistent. Could wake up with this rider, Philip Parchment. We go to number 7, Slice Stallone. Well, he is one of the heavily raced horses so far this year and seems to have gone sour. Number 8, Striking the Gorgeous, could find a place. Number 10, Smartest Edition, has done 0 in 14 starts this season. It's capable to do well. Number 1, though, Doom Patrol. Number 2, Laser Light. Number 5, Quantum Dancer. Number 3, Mother Nature. Number 10, Smarty Tradition. Third race, the Sport Journeys of Jamaica Trophy. This is the co-feature, 5 furlongs round or 1,000 meters round. I must be grateful to Andrew Azar for presenting me with a plaque for my contribution to local horse racing. Mr. Azar, I thank you, sir. Well, we have 8 starters, 5 furlongs round or 1,000 meters round. Interesting connections making up this race. Number 1, Mr. Pantheon, one of 2 here for trainer Ryan Darby, has been freshened, which he likes. Comes here off a good form, but will face some who won't be weakening for him to use his late turn of foot for a winning effort. Number 2, D Danger, not himself of late. Number 5, Super Bolt, will be in the thick of things throughout the end. Number 6, Stanislaus, prefers the 5 furlong straight. Number 8, Former Gladiator, claimed by trainer Ryan Darby, who has been winning these type of races aplenty. Number 8, Former Gladiator, maybe over number 5, Super Bolt. For third, number 1, Mr. Pantheon. Number 6, Stanislaus gets my 4th spot. 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. For 3 years and up, it's a claiming restricted races. For horses who have not earned a certain amount of money since February, claiming tag here is 250,000. Number 3, Awesome Cat, won recently on the curve. That's a good signal and could find a spot in your top 5. Number 4, Next Big Thing, looks ready for this. Stephen Todd, he's winning a lot of races and starting a lot of horses too. Number 8, Cruising Motion, can't see why he can't run well. He hasn't been running well of late. You know, well, anyway, I don't know what's wrong with that animal. Number 10, Sharp Skirt, another Ryan Darby trainee who hasn't performed on the curve for a long while, but is expected to run well. All Ryan Darby horses are really running well. They're skittering away and winning by far. Congratulations to Team Darby. Number 10, Sharp Skirt for that, just over number 4, The Next Big Thing. Number 3, Awesome Cat. Number 11, Jason Gold, who I didn't mention anything about, but could factor somewhere there. Number 2, Kudima, also not mentioned by me, but could plod on for the lower exotic spot. 5 furlong straight or 1,000 meters straight, 14 starters. That comprises of 4 race 5. For Native Trios, it's the main condition race. Number 1, Creating Chaos, would have won last week if coming away better from the gates. Really ran well. Then let's see him now coming from his inner post out the 5 furlongs straight course. Number 2, Commissioner, fairly well-bred colt who was born here in utero. Useful sort who, if focused, can surely win this race. Number 3, Gypsy Jam, ran well in her only start out this course. Gets Omar Walker for this. Number 4, Allen was noted to be closing rapidly. First sign of value. Allen could get into your low exotics again. Number 6, K-Boy, lightly trained for the past 2 months, but still runs well. Was a late run starter last week due to a minor issue. K-Boy get the services of Dane Nelson, who, if he is not near enough to jog the leading rider Anthony Thomas, after tomorrow. In other words, if the lead is still will be still 5, it's going to be very tough for Dane to overhaul. But Dane, a champion, and you never can tell. Surely a very interesting jockeys championship. Number 7, Ultimatum gets first-time blinkers and should perform better than a recent career start. Number 8, Persistent One was expected to do better last week. Her best 2 efforts were out the straight. Number 9, Oh My Goodness, a debutant, born the 20th of April, a Bay Filly by natural selection out of Ale the Eye by Ale Orphan. A breeder owner, Raphael Gordon, groom, Altamont Warburton. Ryan Darby trains, apprentice Marshall Porter. He gets the call. Oh My Goodness, will need time. Number 10, Lava Boy, consistent gelding who gets some weight relief with the apprentice claiming 3 kilos. And this horse should have a better chance of winning. Number 11, Helicopter, air off for 9 months. Sojourn, his last was okay. That was going 5 furlongs straight when he finished 3rd, 5.5 lengths to Native Gold and Weekend Jazz. Those 2 horses went on to do much better. I'm not really impressed with him having a winning chance as yet. Number 12, Above All Links, was the overwhelming favorite in the last 2 races. And, you know, I'm not impressed with her, being that she, you know, has been disappointing and has only run 4 times. Normally, Wayne DaCosta has these ready. Not much workout, but who knows, could like the straight. Number 12, another debutant, Cruising Beauty, born the 3rd of March, a Bay Filly by Weekend Cruise out of Royal Beauty by Royal Minister. Breeder, Dean Jackson. Owner, Big D Racing. Anthony Araya is the groom. Joseph Thomas, the trainer. Osharon Johnson, the rider. Cruising Beauty will need time. Number 14, Sniper Man, ran well last week, out this course and should do same again. But the top 4, number 2, Commissioner, number 10, Lava Boy, number 6, K-Boy, number 1, Creating Chaos, number 14, Sniper Man, should earn a low exotic spot. 6 race, 12 starters, 4 furlongs straight or 800 meters straight. It's for native 4-year-olds. It's a maiden condition race. Number 1, It's All Eye. Gets back the blinkers, which he ran his best race in. Number 3, Budfia, trainer jockey team for a recent win with Blue Attitude last week and hopes to repeat that feat. But I'm speaking of jockey Dave Nelson and trainer Ray Phillips. Number 4, Nuclear Weapon, has been quietly whispered already from Friday. Well, let's see. Number 5, Fighting Valdi, working and looking better of late, but not all that better. So please be reminded of that. Number 6, Uncle Bally, one of 2 here for trainer Stephen Todd. This one is knocking at the door, which should open wide. Now, I'm thinking. Number 8, Rhythm Up, the other Stephen Todd entry. And I'm expecting this one to fight out for top honors with stablemate number 6, Uncle Bally. Number 6, Uncle Bally. Number 8, Rhythm Up. Number 1, It's All Eye. Number 4, Nuclear Weapon. Number 3, But Fear. Race 7, the feature, the Dijab Sprint. A good-looking chestnut imported horse. The holder of the track record for 5 furlongs round, 57 and 4/5, shouldering 133 with Emilio Rodriguez. owned by the Wonderland Syndicate and trained by Vin Edwards. Michael Campbell, he's the groom. Michael Campbell, incidentally, just won a race a while ago with Nuclear Known. 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters and 7 starters for 2 years only. It's a restricted stakes. 3 U.S. importee present in this race. Very, very interesting race. That I can tell you. Number 1, a debutant named Double Diva, born the 30th of April at Chester, Philly, by Bourbon Courage out of Maudie Onions by 2 Punch. Breeder, Dr. and Mrs. Thomas Bowman. Owner, Carlton Watson, groom, Guard Pennant. Anthony Thomas, he rides 4-weight across the hair. This U.S. importee has been around for a while. He's a talented sort, has issues, but I'm not too perturbed now as she is starting to look much smoother once again. We'll get Lasix and the tongue tie for her debut. Number 2, but a girl born the 15th of April, a Dark Bay filly, bred Justin Phillip by Pontificating by Gio Ponti. Breeder, Castle Lions and Kilboy Estates. Owner, Lakeland Farms Limited, the groom, Adrian Taylor. Dave Nelson ride for Anthony Yunis, another U.S. importee who is unbeaten in 2 career starts. Has improved since last race and will have a chance of taking the hat trick of wins, even with 57 kilos. She really looked good. This good a girl. Number 3, the stable companion of Good Girl, Hoist the Mass, born the 20th of March at Chester, Philly by Blue Pepsi Lodge out of Upland by Vanadium. Breeder, owner, Raymond Cameron. Groom, Shamari White. Omar Walker rides for Anthony Nunes. Hoist the Mass seems to be a sprinter, but her speed out the gates will show some value for the first 3 furlongs at least here. Number 4, 3 Times Lucky, born the 13th of May at Chester, Philly by Northern John out of Granville, greeted by Eve the Real Thing. Breeder, YS 905 Limited. Owner, Derek Smith. Groom, Sean Malcolm. Win the Costa Chains, Jerome Ennis rides. 3 Times Lucky is a maiden running against winners. Number 5, Fake, a debutant born the 12th of March, Chestnut Colt by Jamalologist out of Fitzrovia by Uncle Mo. Breeder, China Horse Club International Limited. Owner, us. Groom, Cecil Chambers, all on of Foster rides for Philip Fiani OD. Born here in utero, has shown youth and exercise, but not here for a winning effort. Lasix and the figure 8 will be on. Number 6, Calculus, born the 9th of March, a bay colt by Sensational Slam out of Trinket Box by Bernardini. Breeder, Akama Maharaj. Owner, Shivan Maharaj. The groom, Kevin Williams. Anthony Nunes, another one here for him. The apprentice of Shane Nugent will be riding. Was green and still won and last. Has improved a bit, but still look a little green to me. However, could close rapidly if the speed collapses. He can win, even though not fully experienced. This Calculus is a nice horse who I'm expecting to improve later down the road and be a part of the top 3 olds next year, barring anything unforeseen happening. And the 7 Taurus Boy, another U.S. importee. This one is born the 27th of April, a big colt by Spikester out of MC Duffy by Henry Hughes. Richard Lake, the breeder, Lakeland Farms Limited, the owner. The groom, Patrick Perry. Philip Fiani OD has a second entry here. Dane Dawkins will ride. Having his 3rd career start has improved and will show that tomorrow. But regardless, first time blinkers is on, I don't expect Taurus Boy to win, but he will run a different race. Number 1, Double Diva. From number 2, Got a Girl. Number 6, Calculus. Number 7, Taurus Boy. The penultimate race has 13 starters, 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. It's 4 thrills and up. It's an overnight allowance race. Number 2, Sparkle Diamond, back from a 4-month respite. The 4th time he comes off an extended break. Very good horse this, who looked smooth and easy December 4th, cruising 5.5 furlongs in 1 5 3/5. Last 5 and 59 3/5. Meets Trevor's Choice on better handicapping terms this time. Even so, we'll have to have all pins intact. Number 3, Trevor's Choice hails from the hot barn of trainer Alfred Brown with 57 kilos, of which he won't be affected with. Fit, fresh, and capable to fight this out. Number 4, Prince Charles, has been a while. He has not shown anything. Could be part of your exotic, however. Number 6, Chase the Great, still has races to win and could be the one, given going best, leaving the furlong point. Dangerous horse, Chase the Great. So make sure you don't discount. Number 7, Mr. Universe, claim and last from trainer Stephen Todd, who had him running well every time he ran. It's interesting to see how he performs for a new trainer, Michael Francis. Number 9, Harris Train, speedy but unreliable sort. Could impact on the headlines. We'll see about that. Number 10, C Swan, came off a 16-month plus hiatus and won easily. Facing some accompanying speed this time and should be found wanted in the end. Number 11, Universal Boss, will try and close for a piece of the action. Number 2, Sparkle Diamond, if he's 100. Number 3, Trevor's Choice. Number 6, Chase the Great. Those are my top 3 for this race. Number 4, Prince Charles, and number 11, Universal Boss, stable companions. They could fight out for the lower exotic spot. Final race, race 9, 16 starters, 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters, 4 trails and up, imported trails and up maidens, and trails, native bred trails who have never won 2 races in their lifetime. Number 2, Cold Pursuit, has no speed but could close for a share. However, trainer Ryan Darby seems to get speed into his horses. Number 3, Big Daddy, has improved but doesn't seem to like to win. Will be running in the first 3, I'm almost certain. Number 4, Executive Chief, ran well in his 2 career starts, breaking his maiden and last. He didn't have time to improve. He made his debut the 13th of November and came back to break his maiden in 8 days' time, the 21st of November, struggling to overall next out winner, 777. Has to improve to win, even though very light and getting first-time blinkers now. Number 5, Bolsami, reclaimed by Gary Sobrati and run twice without the blinkers, of which that equipment is on for tomorrow race. Could get an exotic placing. Number 6, Generational, inconsistent but light enough to have a say in the outcome here. Number 7, Excessive Force, an imposing chestnut US importee who has issues. He has improved and gets Dane Nelson, as well as blinkers and first-time Lasix. Number 8, Puskas, stepped up the exercise since last race 2 months ago, and another who is looking to improve, has speed, but needs to hold his gallop all the way passing the winning post. Number 9, DJ's Boy, should have a say, especially now that the tongue tie is off, as Connection tries to simulate his October 23rd closing good effort for a second spot, finishing which he ran against the winner Vitek, going 5 furlongs round. Number 10, My Time Now, has no speed, but will be closing very fast. Number 11, Just an Illusion, gets tongue tie and could get a low exotic spot if focused to do so. Number 13, Ajita, has been working well, is capable of a good display. Number 14, Elitist, lightly trained but seen in very good condition. Went up in class and ran well to be five and third, showing some speed against stablemate who shot the Sheriff and the Garrison Bradley trained Basilica. When Acosta, he's never going to give up until the end. So you have to beware. Onwards with all horses that he starts. Elitist could upset. Number 15, Suasion, working very well and has to be considered. Anthony Thomas, he gets the call for a needed win. Number 16, Better Best, claimed on September 26th and really looked in good condition since being claimed. We'll have to wait though. Number 4, Excessive Force. Number 15, Suasion. Number 14, Elitist. Number 10, My Time Now. Number 9, DJ's Boy. My best two, race 5, number 2, Commission. Race 9, number 7, Excessive Force. Join me Monday for the recap and information. And remember, always check the Open Gate Show website, as there are lots of information as well as some previews of which should draw your interest. Get others to sign on. So many horse racing shows in Jamaica, and you all need to support each and every one. We all have a different style. All right, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and good luck tomorrow.
Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.